Hi, my name is Marissa McKenzie, and this is the sheep brain dissection. I have all my materials right here. I have the face mask, the sheep brain, the dissection tray, the dissection toolkit, my gloves, and my safety glasses. Now I'm going to put them on. As you can see, I do have all my safety stuff on. Okay, I am now going to start. I have my paper right here with the words highlighted that I'm going to be naming. And I'm going to set my phone right here. Okay. First, I'm going to start off with looking at all of the features of the brain. It has a lot of veins in it. It looks gross. And I'm going to start off with the cerebrum. That will be right here on the front of the brain. Then I'm going to do the brainstem, which is obviously right here. The cerebellum, which is right here. Or, I'm sorry, right here, I guess. Right here. Okay. From the lateral view, which is the side, I'm going to locate the frontal lobe, which is, of course, the very front of the brain, right up here. Then, I'm going to do the parietal lobe, which is at the top. The occipital lobe, which is right here in the back. Then there is the temporal lobe, which is right here on the side. The central sulcus, I think that's somewhere up here at the top of the brain. Then next, we're gonna turn right here at the top. And I'm really gonna look at the pia mater, which is right about here, in between the brain. Of course, the two cerebral hemispheres are here. And I'm just gonna turn the page. I am throwing these papers away when I'm done, so I'm not gonna retouch them. I'm gonna turn the brain over and look at it from upside down, which is also known as the inferior aspect. Okay. The olfactory bulbs are right here. The optic nerve, that is right around here. The optic chiasm, I think that is it, right there. Then there is the pituitary gland, which is right here in the center. The midbrain is, of course, all right here. Right here. In case you can't see me, I hope you can. The pons are right here. Kind of, where the brain stem goes into. The medulla oblongata, that's right here. Also, kind of where the brain stem is. Okay. And I'm going to flip it back over. And now I'm going to cut the brain in half right here at the top. So I'm going to get my dissection tool and the other thing. And I'm going to cut it. Oh, that's gross. Okay. As you can see, I have the brain cut in half, equal two halves. What I'm going to talk about now is, well, first things first, right here is where the trigeminal nerve is. I did forget to name that, but that's right there. Okay. And I'm going to start off with the mammillary gland, which is somewhere right here, I believe. Because that's that. So, yeah, right there. That's the brain. So, it's right here. Okay. I'm gonna do the corpus callosum. I'm sorry, the corpus callosum. Which is, I'm sorry, it's right here. It's really hard to identify. And then we're going to do the lateral ventricle, which is give me 1 second so I can try to find it. Okay. The lateral ventricle is somewhere around here. Or right here. The third ventricle is up here. The fourth ventricle is somewhere right here on the brainstem again. The thalamus is right here in the center. Right about here. The hypothalamus is also over here, right here, near it. And then I'm going to cut a small piece of the spinal cord, which is actually kind of tough. I'm looking at the gray matter and the dorsal and ventral roots. Then I'm going to push this away. And the first question is, how does the sheep brain compare to the human brain? Name at least two differences. I wrote that the sheep brain is similar to the human brain because it has almost all of the same parts. Two differences would be the size and the direction of the brainstem. And the second question is, what two lobes does the central sulcus separate? I wrote, the central sulcus separates the parietal lobe from the frontal lobe. And then the third question, how does the size of the olfactory bulb in the sheep brain relate in humans in size? What might this tell you about the sense of smell in the sheep's survival? In particular, how about how it acquires food? I wrote, the olfactory bulb in sheep are larger than humans. The sheep use smell as more of a need. It can sense prey as well as predators. The fourth question is, what circulates through the ventricles? What is the function? The cerebrospinal fluid circulates through the ventricles. The function is to produce the fluid. And the fifth question is, describe the function of each region of the cerebral cortex. The temporal lobe, does visual memories. The parietal lobe has a special sense and navigation. The occipital lobe is the visual cortex primary. The frontal lobe has short-term memory. And I think that is it. I'm going to take my gloves off. Thank you.